Hello, and welcome back to another nightly journey with Sleepy Voyages. I am your host, Arthur. Our voyages are designed to take you to a place of inner calm and peace, to slowly transition you from the everyday hustle to a restful sleep, while also helping you journey towards self-improvement. Tonight, like every night, we'd be taking a deep dive into an age, transporting ourselves to a distant time, a different reality, one where lessons are learned and wisdom is shared in the simplest of ways. We unravel these tales, not simply for their face value, but for the profound lessons that lie underneath. In this episode, we find ourselves in the realm of a cherished story. The narrative weaves itself around a young shepherd boy whose ill-conceived pranks lead to dire results. As we delve into this tale, allow its threads to spin you into a gentle slumber, but also let it awaken in your heart the virtue of honesty. Before we tuck you in tonight, voyagers of the night sky, we have a small but crucial request. As your eyelids grow heavy and the soothing tones of Sleepy Voyages guide you to the realm of dreams, remember the peace, serenity, and comfort that we bring to you every night, just as a lighthouse guides lost ships in the darkness. Your reviews help other restless dreamers find their way to us. By leaving a review and sharing your thoughts on your experience, you are reaching out to other insomniacs lost in the night, guiding them towards restful sleep. Take a moment before you drift away to click on the Leave a Review button on your podcast app. Help us extend our galaxy of tranquility to all those who seek the solace of sound sleep. And once you've done that, feel free to slip back under the covers of our sleep stories. The Boy Who Cried Wolf, as you may well recall, is not only a tale of the consequences of dishonesty, but also a journey towards conscious awareness about our words and actions. It is a mirror that magnifies the repercussion of duplicitous deeds. And within our gentle journey tonight, we will be unwinding this mirror, exploring its reflections, finding the meaning of honesty, not as a demand, but as a path to better self-understanding. We lay utmost emphasis on your comfort and relaxation in our voyage, so I invite you to find a comfortable spot, cast aside your worries, and let your body relax as we take off on this voyage of honesty and understanding with the Boy Who Cried Wolf. Trust in the power of stories. Let it wrap you in a calming embrace as you drift into the serenity of sleep. So, are you ready to set sail into the tranquility of this dreamy night? Join me as we embark on yet another sleepy voyage. Welcome back, dear dreamers. We've been navigating through some wonderful tales these past episodes, all with the purpose of putting you into a gentle slumber and helping you become a better you. Each tale rich with underlying meanings that tie in beautifully with our real life struggles. Tonight, I invite you on another sleepy voyage. Now, what is this particular tale, you may ask? Well, dear listeners, we're sailing into a nostalgic wind tonight. We're heading into the world of The Boy Who Cried Wolf, a story from our childhood, but with a twist. This tale isn't just meant to guide you to sleep with its gentle rhythm. Oh no, my friends. Tonight, we're using it as a vessel to lead us towards bettering ourselves, towards introspection and self-improvement. There's one quality that we're going to meditate heavily on. The tale of The Boy Who Cried Wolf is steeped deeply in this virtue, tangling us in a web of lies, deceit, and trust gone wrong. It's a cautionary tale that carries with it a significant weight, echoing a truth, honesty, or lack thereof has consequences. And while sleep is our primary aim, we also are here to inspire self-improvement. Tonight, as we wade through this remarkable tale, I invite you to let its meaning wash over you, cleansing you of any scraps of dishonesty. Our intention is not just to drift into the land of dreams, but to infuse that dreamland with honesty. After all, honesty lends us integrity. It builds bridges of trust and strengthens our relationships. Remember, dear listeners, we are on a journey of self-compassion, a healing expedition that starts with ourselves. We may not be perfect, but every step towards self-improvement, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. So, as we journey from wakefulness to the world of dreams, let's embark on an even more profound passage, the journey within ourselves, paving the way with honesty. As we traverse this tale, let's carry honesty in our hearts. Let it be our guiding star as we soar into the dreamland, weaving it into our subconscious. In the rest of our episode, we'll introduce mindful practices imbued with the spirit of honesty to help you relax, unwind, and drift into a peaceful sleep. Breathe deep, relax your mind, and let integrity guide us on this sleepy voyage. Stay with us, the journey has just begun, and this is Arthur bidding you good night and sweet, honest dreams. I see you're ready to embark on another voyage to the land of gentle dreams and soft wisdom. Well, we are, after all, aboard the sleepy voyages, aren't we? As you know by now, these aren't just stories to lull you to sleep. Think of them as bedtime balms for your mind, helping you relax and absorb life's deeper lessons. So, let's start by setting up our mind for this voyage. You see, this process of mental preparation is a form of meditation to help us reach this state of calm receptiveness. We will first engage in some guided breathing exercises. This will gradually slow your heart rate down to a resting state. Conscious breathing is a simple yet very effective tool to cleanse the mind, helping in clearing the mental clutter and setting a tranquil tone for our journey. Following this, we will dip our toes a little deeper into the pool of relaxation with a progressive muscle relaxation. Consider it to be like giving each part of your body a gentle, warm goodnight kiss as we meticulously relax each muscle group from your toes to your head, which in turn helps to let go of any lingering physical stresses. Finally, we will steer this relaxed vessel of awareness to the peaceful village setting near a meadow that serves as the backdrop of our tale today. Through what we call a visualization exercise, in our mind's eye, we will paint this picture together, and in this imaginative process, further deepen our state of relaxation. Sounds interesting? Wonderful. Just make sure you're nestled comfortably in your bed, put on your headphones, dim the lights, and let's prepare to embark on another fascinating, sleepy voyage, infused with insights on honesty through the timeless story of the boy who cried wolf. Sweet dreams and wisdom await us. Gently close your eyes if they have not yet drifted shut on their own. We are going to embark on a conscious journey within, through the art of breathing and mindfulness. Breathing, this beautiful, essential, often overlooked function of our body that connects us with the present moment, ties us to the fabric of life. Keep your focus on your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. At a comfortable pace, as you inhale, feel your belly rises like a soft cloud floating up towards the sky. And as you exhale, feel it lowers slowly, descending back to the serene landscape beneath. Remember, there's no need to change anything or make a particular effort. It's just you, your awareness, and your loving breath. Let's take 3 deep, coherent breaths together. In, hold, and out. Again, inhale, hold, and exhale. After these breaths, return to your normal rhythm. Let your consciousness dwell on the ebb and flow of your breathing. It's a dialogue with life itself, you see. In the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, we are reminded of the delicate balance of our existence. Now, I'd like you to visualize that your body is as light as a feather lying in the center of a tranquil meadow, and with every breath you take, imagine a gentle wave of relaxation slowly traveling from the tip of your feet to the crown of your head. This calming wave washes away all tension as it goes, leaving behind deep, rich tranquility within. Every muscle, every fiber of your being is yielding to this wave, unclenching and letting go. You are now feeling calm and relaxed. Now, allow your mind to wander to a peaceful village, setting near a meadow surrounded by emerald hills, the rustle of leaves, wafting fragrance of blossoms, the wholesome earthiness after a light drizzle, all just cleansing and refreshing your mind, the friendly chirping of birds perched on edge. Old trees tells you that you are safe here. The sun is about to set, painting the sky with soothing hues of twilight. This village will serve as the setting of our story tonight, so hold this image closely in your heart as we prepare to delve into the depths of Aesop's age. Old wisdom, remember, this is your story, your village, your meadow. Stay with your breath, your calmness, and let your imagination roam free in this peaceful village. Our voyage into the realm of slumber is just beginning. Dear listeners, stay tuned as we paint the night with stories and wisdom, laced with timeless morals. Thank you for grounding your breath and being present in this moment. Let's transition now into our progressive muscle relaxation phase of the meditation. This method is particularly effective in not only relaxing you, but in engaging your mind's attention, this time not on breaths, but on different muscle groups. We'll soothe each one layer by layer, from your toes to the crown of your head. As we unwind your body, let's also invite honesty into each step, being honest with how each muscle feels, acknowledging any tension you may be carrying with you, and releasing it with a loving, non-judgmental honesty. Begin by noticing your feet, the soles, the arches, the toes. Clench your feet as if trying to create a fist with them. Hold it. Now release. Let all that tension and the untruths tied to them evaporate out. Let's move up to the calves. Tense these muscles. Hold it. Now let go. Feel the muscles as they relax, perhaps twitching slightly as they release the day's built-up tension onto your thighs now. Tighten them your attention now to your abdomen. Let it tighten, similar to pulling your belly button towards your spine. And release. Feel the waves of relaxation rolling across your midsection, releasing every ounce of pretense it's been carrying. Next, your hands. Ball them into fists, squeeze and open them. Release them just like the truth you're setting free, clear and straightforward. Move to your arms, curl them inward, as if showing your muscles. Hold it. And now allow your arms to rest back down, surrendering to the honest, relaxed state. Your shoulders are next. Lift them towards your ears. Tense them, creating as small a space between them and your neck as possible. And drop them. Feel them away from your ears. It's amazing how much dishonesty we store there. Now, to your face. Tighten your jaw, scrunch your eyes. Basically make the silliest, tense face you can. Release. Allow your face to move back into its relaxed state, feeling the tingle of tranquility there. Finally, your entire body. Now tense it all together. From your toes to the crown of your head. Tense. Hold it. Embracing this level of physical honesty prepares us to incorporate emotional honesty. This process provides insight into our own mind, body connection, and how being honest about what we're physically feeling can bring a greater understanding of our emotional self. So, as you continue to experience the echoes of this mindful exercise, start envisioning yourself spiraling down to a peaceful village situated near a wide, stretching meadow. Imagine this serene setting as the place we're about to visit in our story, building anticipation for our visit to the pastoral world of the boy who cried wolf. Now that we've let our bodies relax, feeling each muscle releasing tension, let's take a gentle stroll within our minds, inviting our imagination to guide us as we explore a peaceful scene. Picture, if you will, a quaint little village tucked away in the crook of an emerald valley, bordered by verdant hills. The rooftops of the rustic homes are visible, peeking through a sea of the year's first spring leaves. Can you see this village? How serene, how quiet it is. Let's walk along the cobblestone paths, where lines of ancient oak trees stand as silent sentry, their leaves rustling gentle in the evening breeze. As you wander, you may notice a path leading to a sprawling meadow. Fresh, the meadow hums subtly with the sounds of distant, chirping birds, their songs lightly playing across the vast open space. Imagine now the sweet scent of the blossoms, the tickle of the grass against your fingertips, the coolness of a gentle breeze. Let yourself be carried into this scene, finding a sense of solace and peacefulness in the heart of this tranquil meadow. There's an old, sturdy oak tree with wide boughs offering a sheltering canopy, the feeling of the earth beneath you. As you sit here, continue to inhale the richness of nature. Let it lead you further into relaxation and peace. Let this scene wash over you. Take a moment to truly absorb it, feeling a sense of peace enveloping you. This village, this meadow, and this magnificent tree are your sanctuary. In this place, you are free to explore the depths of your mind and heart. In a safe, serene environment, as you immerse yourself in this tranquil journey, continue to follow your breath as the entrance to our story begins to unveil itself in this beautiful, peaceful village setting beside our meadow. Keep this serene image at the forefront of your mind as we delve deeper into our story, finding the truths hidden within its folds and reflecting on the power of honesty. Many of you will be familiar with this age-old parable. Collectively, we'll take a journey back to our childhood days, an era of simplicity, and explore the tale over in a remote village, encased by lush, rolling hills and vibrant meadows, lived a young shepherd boy. He was known for his lively nature, yet his tendencies often erred on the side of mischief. His responsibility was to safeguard the village's sheep, while the villagers attended to their daily work. Each day, the boy would take the sheep up higher on the hills, where the land was fertile and the grass was lush green, here where he could overlook the whole village. He'd sit under the broad canopy of a grand old oak tree. The boy's responsibility was enormous, yet, as we will find out, he didn't always administer it with the maturity it warranted. This is not a story of colossal dragons or fantastical creatures. It's a simple tale about a boy and his sheep, and yet it's as complex and profound as life itself. This tale challenges what we think we know about honesty and what it really means to tell the truth. And I want you to imagine yourself in that village. Picture the hustle and bustle of the village, people at work, the shepherd boy, his sheep, and the looming hills in front of you, a postcard image of tranquility, yet one that holds a lesson of a lifetime. Take a moment to breathe it all in. As you focus on your breath, allow these images to sit with you and transport you to a place where we will learn that every word we utter becomes a part of our reality. It will become the canvas upon which we explore the compelling thread of honesty that weaves itself through the tale. The boy stands alone, ensconced within the gentle embrace of the verdant fields. His flock of sheep grazes in the distance, innocent and trustful under his care. The boy, perhaps out of boredom or a mischievous desire for excitement, raises an alarm. His voice echoes throughout the serene valley, breaking the peaceful silence. "Wolf, wolf," he cries out, his voice laced with an unnerving sense of urgency, and the villagers, dutiful and with hearts full of concern, abandon their tasks, their lives momentarily disrupted. They rush toward the boy, their faces etched with worry, eager to safeguard their livestock from the illusory predator. Imagine the scene. The villagers, anxious, the confusion, the wasted effort. See the boy's face, a flicker of triumph masked by a pretense of fear. There's an unnatural excitement in his eyes, a mischievous sparkle as the villagers look around frantically for a wolf that exists merely in the boy's words. Let's pause here to breathe deeply. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of this scene, the hasty footsteps of the villagers, the confusion, the misdirection, and above all, the lack of honesty in the boy's call. How does this make you feel as you breathe? Consider the implications of the boy's lie, the unraveled trust, and dwell on the consequence of his actions that will soon unfold. And so the boy cried out, "Wolf, wolf," echoing within the quiet village, stirring its slumbering depths. His mischievous smile, his twinkling eyes laughing at the turmoil he engineered from thin air. Draw in a deep breath. Hold for a moment. Breathe out. Let's do it again. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Good. Very good. Now, maintaining this conscious breathing, let's explore the boy's action, not with judgment, but with curiosity. What could have driven him to this? Was it a simple thirst for amusement? A mind yearning for stimulation in the monotony of his shepherd's duty? Or perhaps there was something else? Could it have been a cry for attention? Could he have felt the need to matter, to be noticed, even if the method was undue? But as we delve into these possibilities, let's also reflect on times when we might have been a little like this boy. Yes, maybe not crying wolf, but in little ways sidestepping truth for momentary gains. Maybe it was as innocent as embellishing a story to make it more interesting, enhancing an achievement at work to get validation, or manipulating a situation to escape an uncomfortable confrontation. We all have been there, haven't we? It's the first step towards honesty, not only with others, but with ourselves. There's a certain excitement beaming from his eyes, a familiar thrill running in his veins as he looks over towards the serene village. Only a day has passed since his first false alarm. But it seems he's already been enticed by the attention it had garnered him. Can you see it with me now? The boy, standing on top of a hill, shouting once again with all the force his lungs could muster. Wolf, his words echoing within the quiet tranquility of the valley, startling the villagers from their daily routine. Heart pounding, they rushed to his aid, concern lining their faces, this time some with hammers in their hands, others with scythes, ready to protect their livelihood. Fear scuttles around like a mouse caught off guard, and there, in the midst of it all, stands our young shepherd, the very picture of innocence, trying to smother the mischievous grin spreading across his face. His laughter echoes through the clearing like jingling bells as he points to the calm and unaware flock of sheep. There's an icy moment of silence as the villagers stand there, confusion replacing their panic. Once again, they had been fooled by the boy's pranks. Days become weeks, and his acts continue, each lie falling from his lips, easier than the last. The thrill, now a part of him, much like the fleece, lined cloak he wore. But remember, acts of dishonesty, like seeds, when sowed, can grow into trees that cast deep, dark shadows over the truth. Note, though, this isn't a tale of a child's misdeeds, dearly listener. This is a mirror held up to the part of us that sometimes, somewhere, chooses the easy lies over the hard truth. So, as we dine on this tale together, let's also churn its essence within us, deep, deep in. The boy in our narrative, though young in age, his actions had substantial weight to them. So let's take a closer look. Now, the boy's dishonesty. It's quite compelling, isn't it? His tales like intricately woven fabric, repeated and expanded upon, each time bolder and more audacious. His mischief had a ripple effect on the whole village, causing harm. Now, I'd like for you to engage in this meditation with a mindset primed for both analysis and introspection. Imagine a world of honesty, a realm devoid of lying, deceit, or manipulation. Imagine yourself in that world, free and aligned with your authentic self. Breathe in deeply, pause, and release. How would it feel in a society of absolute authenticity, where words are deep, rooted in truth, not veiled by dishonesty? Take a moment to envision this. Pause for a few seconds. How interesting it is. Project this scene onto the canvas of your mind. With every inhale, imagine a ripple of honesty radiating from you, infusing your world with its power. Exhale the dishonesty, any lies you told yourself or others. As you breathe in and out, you're marking the shift within yourself towards a more transparent and honest existence. Now, let's gradually move into a visualization exercise. Picture the boy from our story. Visualize his face when he cried wolf, the thrill that rush of unsuspecting attention brought him. Now shift that image, transform it, as if the boy was honest. How different it would be. How different he would be. Hold on to that image for a moment. That's the power of honesty. A force that can profoundly change our lives and the lives of those around us. This meditation is about feeling the weight of our words, understanding the ripple effect they can cause. Honesty is not just about telling the truth to others. It's about being truthful to yourself as well. It's about aligning our actions with our words, ensuring the integrity of our character, submerge ourselves into an introspective journey about the seeds we sow when untruths slip from our tongues. A signal rises from our hearts and sweeps up towards the brain. Engage your imagination and picture this signal as a soft, radiant light, glowing gently within your chest. Visualize its journey as it flows smoothly, pulsating towards the core of your intellect, where decisions are made. This soft light represents our honesty. It's sacred and precious part of who we are. Sadly, when we choose to tell a lie, we can visualize a shade falling over this light, gradually dimming its luster, just as how the villagers stopped responding to the boy's cries for help. Our light risks being obscured and its signals overlooked when we routinely resort to dishonesty. Take a moment and let this imagery sink in. Deeply breathe in, feeling the coolness of the air. Hold it a second. And now release as you breathe out. Visualize part of the shade lifting, acknowledging the discomfort of dishonesty and growing towards transparency. Personal dishonesty doesn't just affect our social interactions, listeners. It affects how we perceive and trust ourselves. We subconsciously limit our self-belief, erect walls against our potentials. Remember this as we continue our journey to slumber and self-improvement. With every breath in and out, imagine the shade lifting little by little, setting the radiant light of honesty free to glow more brilliantly than before. Breathe in the acceptance of these truths and breathe out his cries, now earnest and desperate, fell on deaf ears. Once trusted, the boy had squandered the goodwill of his villagers with lies, and now, when the wolf truly stalked their sheep, they remained unperturbed. Visualize the boy, a small figure under the vast, seemingly different sky, facing the dire consequences of his dishonesty, his eyes wide open with fear, yet holding a glimmer of realization. Let's take another deep breath here, fully experiencing his regret, his learning, his transformation. The sudden appearance of a real wolf in a village caused chaos and fear to erupt. People scrambled away. Screams echoed through the air, creating a contrast to the serene silence we've had a moment ago. Picture the people in the village, their faces painted with terror. Hear the confusion as they react to the wolf's sudden appearance. Can you see the fear in their eyes, the panic in their voices? This emotion is raw, real, and unlike the boy's lies, unquestionable. There's a palpable sense of urgency that pulses through the village that was absent before. Now, shift your focus to the boy, friends he fooled, the people he misled, their alarm just a noisy background to his regret. Filled thought. For a moment, let us sink into his shoes, feeling the cold dread, the helpless regret, and the desperate wish to turn back time. This, dear listeners, is the fruit of dishonesty, not just to others, but to ourselves. Let this scene simmer for a while as we breathe deeply together. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Let the scene fade, the chaos soften, and invite tranquility back in as we softly dip our toes into our closing thoughts and fully stride into mindfulness. I want you to breathe deep, but this time let the breath carry a new weight of understanding inside it, an understanding of trust and, more importantly, of honesty. Breathe in the lesson of truthfulness we learned from our young shepherd. Let it fill every cell within you. Let it gently wash over your mind, body, and spirit. With each exhale, release any untruths you may carry in your heart, be it a lie you told or a truth you avoided facing. The young shepherd's tale teaches us the essence of honesty. That trust, once broken, can be a very difficult thing to mend. So, let's make honesty our shield, our compass, guiding us through our days, just as the boy wished he had done. With each inhale, let the value of honesty seep into your core, grounding you in truth's radiant light. Each exhale, let it take away any untruths you might be holding on to. Imagine them floating away like a feather on the breeze, gently releasing you from any guilt or regret. Now, as we transition to our own realms of slumber, Take these lessons with you and tuck them close to your heart. Breathe with me once more. Deeply inhale the clean, light air of truth and slowly exhale, letting out any remnants of falsehood. Start anew with honesty as your trusted companion. Let the lull of sleep soothe your soul as the peacefulness of honesty. Let it guide you in your dreams and in the morning light. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and sleep well, dear voyager. We'll be awaiting your return on the next enchanting, sleepy voyage. But for the moment, allow the sound of gentle tranquility to cradle you into a deep, restful sleep. Dream well, and remember, honesty is your greatest ally on the voyage of life.